Hello everybody, happy Sunday. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. We still have another day to our weekend because this is Canada Day weekend and tomorrow's Canada Day. Woohoo! Now when I was little, we used to go to Niagara Falls for Canada Day weekend every year, and then we'd stay for the Americas 4th of July and go to the Buffalo Zoo over in New York. It's every summer, and we never got tired of it. So, hang out in Niagara Falls for a few days, cross the border, go to the zoo. It was amazing. Loved it. Something to look forward to every year. So there's that. Now, you know, Joe Biden had a bad night Thursday night. But guess what? He's had 3.5 really good years. 3.5 good years. And you know what? He's going to have 4 more. All the hand wringing that everybody was doing, even his own campaign. Some people on the Democratic side were going on about maybe he should step down. He's too old, can't handle it. Did you see him Thursday? Or Friday, rather? Did you see that? Did you see that? That was freaking amazing. When he was in Raleigh, North Carolina. Oh, Lord dying Henry. Whew, what a speech. That man was on fire. He was fire. Plain and simple. He was fire. I was so proud of him. Everything he said, be great. And you know what's going to happen? Next debate, all that's coming out right to Trump's face. It really is. It's like he said, this man has lied about everything he said up here tonight. This man is a convicted felon. You know what? Joe could have said absolutely nothing and still would have been better than what Trump did. Trump constantly lied. Trump's lost a point. Joe Biden gained a point. Made more money the next day after that debate. Put more fire in his belly, I can tell you that. Because after they left Raleigh, North Carolina, then they went to New York to a fundraiser, and they were guests of honor at the Stonewall Visitation Center that they're building, which is pretty awesome. It's the 50th anniversary since the Stonewall riots, and put the LGBTQ rights smack dab in the middle of the news. What they had to go through to get there was atrocious. That riot was horrible, uncalled for, and most of you know how I feel about my alphabet mafia, just saying. So there's that. But what I want to talk about today is what the mango moose knuckle's been up to. Did you know that as a convicted felon, you can't apply for, you can't have, or be named on a liquor license? So all of his hotels that have him as a holder for a liquor license, it's a federal crime. That's right. Can't hold one. So when he found this out after he was convicted, I believe, he put all those in, my opinion, his coked out son Don Jr.'s name. Now why wouldn't he put them in Eric's name? It's obvious, isn't it? My father, my father, my father. Yeah, that guy? No. No matter how many times he says his father could give 2 shits about him. Only what he could do for his father. So anyway, there's that. And then there was the latest stunt that Trump pulled in Atlanta the day before the debates. Trump's team got in touch with a small business owner, Rocky's Barber Shop, in Buckhead, Atlanta. It's like a more affluent thing. The guy's been in business 17 years. He's a barber. And he champions black small business owners. So when the Trump campaign asked him to do a roundtable on black small business, he thought it'd be a good opportunity to help people up and coming, right? Well, that changed the minute he got there. He got there and it was all blacks for Trump and all this stuff. He goes inside his small shop, and who's in there? Byron Donalds, Ben Carson, some radio disc jockey, news anchor, whatever the hell, Miss Winter anyway. But yeah, all these people are crammed into his shop. And you know what? They were telling him that they were going to improve blacks, and he did it, and it was so insulting because he basically come out and said that his administration did more for blacks, and basically black people should like him because he's a criminal like them. That's what I got from it. Like, how insulting can you get? Like going to the black conference, shows up and there's mostly white people there. Went to that black church that he rented, and rented the minister too. But anyway, showed up, it's all white people. I think there was like maybe 8 or 9 black people on stage. Most of them were connected to the Trump campaign, and maybe 3 or 4 in an audience, in the congregation, I should say. So yeah, love me because I'm a criminal like you. That's basically Trump's message to black people. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, this Rocky Jones shows up at his shop, and it's all blacks for Trump signs and everything else. He said they don't talk politics in his shop. He said we come, we talk about sports, we talk about what's going on in our lives. We don't talk about politics. And he was really put out. So as it got going, all it was Trump policies on what he's going to do. And next thing you know, there's a phone call coming in from the Mango Moose Knuckle. And he's going, why would the ex-president be calling anybody at my shop? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, what president would call some small business owner in Atlanta? Well, because it was all rigged, scammed, and set up. That's why. So he's talking to him, and Trump gets on there and starts fear-mongering, again, telling them how his administration kept blacks safer, kept their jobs. That's where the black jobs came in. Black and brown jobs. I'm going to make sure black and brown jobs aren't given away to, as he put it, illegal aliens. I just want to know directly from his mouth what he would profess to be a black job. I know what he means. You know what he means. Anything in domestic care, housekeeping at his hotels. That's black and brown jobs. That's what he's talking about. And then there's the odd Ben Carson and Byron Donalds, who love being black so much that they put down their own community. Byron Donalds starts talking about how good Jim Crow was to the black man. Yeah, and he decided to marry, had a white wife. Yeah. What is Trump going to do for the black community? Absolutely nothing. He's going to round them up. If you've been convicted of drugs, you're going to be sentenced to death. That's what he's doing for black and brown people. White people will get somewhat of a break. They might get life imprisonment, but guaranteed blacks and browns are getting the death penalty. He already said that at 2 rallies. So it's not just me talking out of my ass. And then we have Trump saying that he's going to have bring out no taxes on tips. Well, you know what? The next day, Thursday or Friday morning, the campaign came out and said, oh, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And that's after he said that in Las Vegas. That's just to get their vote, because the whole industry is entertainment and stuff, and it's a service industry. So, of course, they'd be all for no tax on tips, right? But they pulled all that back. They're not going to do that. But he tried that with this guy too. And ever since this happened, this small business owner, Rocky Jones, his business has gone down. People are calling his shop constantly saying basically, what the hell are you doing having that guy show up? So his business has suffered because of it. But it's not the only one. Every time Trump does something like this, there's always a downside and a bad effect. Everyone's, it's like having a real shitty meal, and to top it all off, you get the shits and start puking. That's what a visit from Trump does to you. There's nothing good happens when he shows up. There just isn't. So, anyway, that's how I feel about that. He's out there lying and scamming everyone he can, and the poorer you are, the more he'll sucker you in. And his new thing, his new email he sent out was, what are you wearing? Yeah. Are you awake? Who talks like that? Who talks like that? Friggin' Peepin' Toms, that's who talks like that. Oh my God. So anyway, there's that. So I'm going to let you go. Be good, be safe, please. Take care of you first. If you're new, give us a subscribe. You're already here, push the like. I love y'all. Take care of you first. Mwah. Love ya.